It is nearly time for the grand finale as we enter the second and final day of play at the World Tour Amsterdam 2025. Coming at you from the NDSM Wharf. Nice bird's eye view of the venue from the outside. Here's how things look on the inside. The tension is rising as we have reached the quarterfinal stage. 8 teams remaining. 4 of those are undefeated. Some of the top dogs, including homestanding Amsterdam, they are the only Dutch team still remaining and likely to be favored to win their first title of 2025. Me and Boz Rosendahl, we're going to break it all down, get you ready for what's ahead on this day. But first, how about a little class in session? Here's 3x3 101 from me.
Yo, what's good? My name is Kyle Montgomery, aka the voice of 3x3. And if for some reason you still don't know the rules of 3x3, it is time to tap in. Class is officially in session. So on our half court, you've got 2 teams of 3 players with 1 additional substitute on the bench. Yo, what's up, sub? Can I check in? In 3x3, even the ball is different. This is the official Wilson right here. Trust me, it's groovy, baby. This game is pedal to the metal. 10-minute game clocks, just 12-second shot clocks, and a 1st to 21 scoring format for the win. If a team doesn't score 21 points, all they have to do is outscore their opponent within 10 minutes. And you know we keep it street. In this game, we score by 1s and 2s. Anything inside the arc is worth 1. Anything outside of the arc is worth 2. Still got it. And this game is all gas, no brakes. Literally, after the opening check ball, play is continuous. Make or miss, offense turns to defense just like that. This 10-minute sprint is just getting started. We'll see you at the top.
Frenetic, energetic, 3x3. Half the court, twice the fun, 12-second shot clocks. Now that you are familiar with the rules of the game, we can get ready to start playing. As, again, the quarterfinals will get underway. I'm the voice of 3x3, Kyle Montgomery, my government name. I'm with my partner in crime. Oh, wait, there's the great Arvin Slaughter. I don't know if he's going to join the broadcast today. He's doing the Dutch broadcast. The 3x3 Olympic gold medalist, recently retired here. So he's doing what we do now, boss.
He's doing a lot of things. He's going to be out here doing a broadcast for Dutch television. He's also going to be out here playing in a celebrity game later.
Oh, yes, see. I don't even know what that's like. Here is the schedule, the remaining schedule of 2025, 15 stops. This is just number 3, so we are just at the tip of the iceberg as we will eventually make our way to the World Tour final in November, as we'll get ready to see the final 12 that make their way to Bahrain. A lot of 3x3 to be played between now and then. Here are the top scores coming out of day 1's pool play action. Filip Kaluderovic, Killa Kaluderovic of Team Hangzhou. They have opened some eyes. This team is dangerous. The dogs are off the leash. Nico Kaltenbrunner had a big day. How about Antonio Ralat's heroics in lifting Team Carolina to the quarterfinals as well? Man, we're going to have some ballers in action today. Trust and believe me, here are those quarterfinal matchups for you. Amsterdam, RABOBANK, and Toulouse, Vienna, Miami, Hangzhou, Vračar, Liman, Carolina. Those are your 8 squads competing for $40,000 US by the end of business today. Boz, you have any picks that you want to get in that you can't go back on before we start?
You want me to be a homer or no?
Oh, don't. Go ahead if you need to.
Look, I think a win like Amsterdam had yesterday against Carolina usually is the type of win that propels teams to excel on day 2, right? They fought back through adversity and made sure to get the W in that one, even though they were behind by 4 points down the stretch of that game. somehow came back miraculously in front of their home crowd, and I really like what Montebastian put out there yesterday. He actually hit a game winner and walked off the court before it went down the drain.
Yes.
That's the swagger you need if you want to get a W. So I like their body language. On the other hand, I'm very, very impressed with Hangzhou, even though they play with 3 players, because their 4th player is on the bench. They'll spot sub for 20 seconds a game.
Yeah. I was trying to decide who the team of the day for me was. I think Vienna put the most consistent body of work together. They are undefeated, and they will lace them up against Utsunomiya opener winners Miami in this first quarterfinal. Here's how they look by the numbers, as Miami were able to split their group play, but they ran into the dog pound and got bit. And now they're trying to recover here against a dangerous Austrian team that features Matthias Lenortner for the first time in 2025, who also had a good performance after nearly a year away with an Achilles injury. So, again, happy to see him. Nico Kaltenbrunner leading the way for the squad at 9.5 per game. They're shooting the nets off from distance at 42%. A lot to like about Vienna, but when it comes to Miami, they have a tendency to play better on day 2 than they played on day 1. We saw it in Utsunomiya. Something clicked with that team. And I think I saw it in that second win, especially with Trigger Trey Bardsley. The man went bananas. 4 of 9 from 2-point range. He leads the way for the Miami Americans when they'll take the court. Here's Vienna first. There's the Nortner. This dude was good for 7.5 points and 3.5 rebounds per game prior to his injury. And opening group play yesterday, he did not disappoint, found his stroke early and often. And he's all smiles. Certainly happy to see him back. A full contingent of talent on this Vienna team with Europe Cup MVP. The burner, Nico Kaltenbrunner, Enes Marati, Tony Blazan, Team Vienna.
You know what the last time was that Vienna was able to beat Miami?
I'd have to think about it for 30 seconds, but
I'll give you that 30 seconds. But look, Vienna all-time against Miami 1-7. That one win coming into Dam, though, 2 years ago in the finals. Amsterdam Masters.
Yes, 2023.
Marati baseline drive. They picked up a W and Masters win. But look, I talked to the team this morning, and they know what they have to do to win against this Miami team. They got a game plan set up. Miami's coming out, though.
Well, I know Vienna are a physical defensive team, and they got size 1 through 4, inside and out. Miami have an advantage, I think, with how dynamic they are, their quickness, their athleticism, their ball movement. I think this is a battle of styles, of contrasting styles, and whoever's able to impose their will, whether it be that defensive mindset of Vienna, slowing down that high-powered Miami offense, or Miami finding ways to get good looks for Trey Bardsley and finding opportunities off of penetration. We'll find out. Miami in the colorful threads, I should say. Looking very Miami-like, as official Najib Chajidin will do the coin flip. And Vienna in the traditional tighty-whities.
Tighty-whities, huh? We're going with that.
I said that to get a laugh out of you. I was just saying.
No, I tried to laugh, but my voice fell. I couldn't hold up.
Dipping my toe in the water.
Yeah.
But anyway, Vienna, it's our first time seeing them back on the World Tour since their quarterfinal exit in the Utsunomiya opener. And again, they've put on a good show so far. Mitch Hahn has not put on the same kind of show that we saw in him earning MVP in Utsunomiya. And he's got to be that man. If not the first option, he's got to be the second option for them. I think given his skill set, given his size. No James Parrott for Miami in this one. So they're lacking some of that athleticism and some of that rim protection. But they have picked up a straight specialist in the shooting category with Trigger Trey Bardsley, who's starting the game on the bench.
He didn't just shoot it yesterday. He was really good on drives. He found his teammates on the cut. He made the difference for Miami in that win yesterday.
That is a fact. They got to find a way to put the round thing in the round thing, though. 18 points per game usually won't get it done. It is on from the WT Amsterdam, Netherlands, quarterfinal number 1. Miami, who won the Utrecht opener, trying to get their second crown in their second appearance. Vienna trying to make their way back to the winner's circle for the first time since 2024. I'm the voice of 3x3, Kyle Montgomery. Boz Rosendahl, the Mountain, he's here too.
Hello.
His voice is deeper than mine. I'm jealous.
Well, I did do 19 games worth of material yesterday, so my voice is holding on by a
It's
thread.
dropped a couple of octaves.
Yeah.
A busy weekend, by the way. Shout out to the Netherlands and Nortje Driessen with another MVP as they win the Women's Series stop yesterday. Meantime, it's Han, stop, pop, shut him down. That's a good sign for Miami. Han opens things up with a 2. Moratti denied at the front door. The real deal. Dylan Travis, the lone Olympian on this Miami team. Henry Caruso kicks out. Mitch, please. Han from long range. He's got all of Miami's points to start. Oh, we got big boy right there. Lenortner. He won't see that one go down. The hustle from Caruso. He will snuff it out. That's exactly what he does on this Miami squad. Travis gets a step on Moratti. Tough defense right there. He had him stifled. And Han will get a well-deserved rest. So they'll trade one shooter for another. That's the big gun right there. Big Senny indeed.
Mitch, please. You can't do that to me when we start the broadcast, man. I am not ready for that.
Oh, I got some more for you. Oh, Moratti nearly got it to go. He draws the foul on the floor. So not in the process of the shot. Something that Vienna did really well in group play. Again, was shoot the 2 ball, 42%, 8 of 19. Miami comparatively, 8 of 29. Han is back down again, and he's grimacing as Vienna get on the board for the first time. Trigger, Trey, getting tricky with it. The soft touch on the floaty, man. Trey got a bag, man.
Yeah, he's a skilled player. You have to be creative with finishes, though, if you're that stature in 3x3.
Yeah.
As far as height.
5'1", 5'2".
No. You're trying to make yourself look taller. That's all right, though.
Don't tell him I said that. No, he's probably 5'8". Colton Bruno. Oh, nice find. Blajan laces it from the left wing. And Vienna get a burst of confidence. Drawn within 2 points. Here's the action that opened up the look for Tony Blaze. Light work for him. Good look as he delivers. Caruso from the elbow with Moratti defending. The red honcho. He will misfire. Now this is the advantage that Vienna are going to try to exploit, is when they can get Trigger Trey in the post. Although yesterday he did make some clever crafty defensive plays to prevent scores on the inside.
Yeah, and Miami not a team to foul. As you know, they're at 4 fouls now, so they can use some of those last 2 ones to get Trey out of trouble.
Yeah, Bardsley's not going to win that arm wrestling match with Lenortner. Officials are going to. I thought it was a jump ball. That's exactly what it is. It'll be Miami Rock up top. Here we go. Quarterfinals from Amsterdam. Damn. Going down here, 40 grand on the line today as Caruso hits the shorty. Gets so high on those jump shots. Moratti, that's going to miss wide right. Look at Caruso flying in to save the day. Caruso, Caruso. Nice sequence for him. Oh, whoa. A little reckless there. But the rebound, then the two-piece. Miami up 8-4.
It's so tough to play Miami when they are like this, man. Their offense comes in waves. Everybody can shoot it. Now it's Caruso taking over the steering wheel position with 3 quick points and a couple of really big rebounds.
They certainly have come into day 2 with a little more pep in their step. Am I right?
Yep.
Right. #1 team in my power rankings, by the way. I just want to.
Yeah, go ahead. They probably had some porridge this morning, some Dutch breakfast.
The real deal. He will get the floater to fall as well. And Miami will keep Vienna at bay by 4 for now. But the burner is wide open. He misses. And there's the advantage of having a Matthias Lenortner on the inside. Offensive board score. Cut, broken up, stolen by Tony Blaze. Kaltenbrunner up top to Matty Ice. Burner. Oh, it is. Getting physical between Lenortner and Caruso.
I like that matchup. Those are 2 guys that don't need the ball in their hands, that scrap and claw to try to get some rebounds. Look, I don't mind them getting physical at all. I'm sure that's the nature of their game.
Yeah, I think Lenortner still has the advantage physically.
Yes.
But Caruso, he's so hard to get a body on because he's always flying around the court. So, athletic on this Miami team. Some of the highlights so far. Tony Blajan at 2 is what really gave Vienna some life early as Miami started to build a pretty nice lead. It was a 5-1 start and a 9-6 contest as we get back to it. 6:26 on the game clock. First to 21 wins. The real deal. Travis, step back. He will miss it, but that was Bardsley there. He was looking like Caruso on the rebound.
Bardsley is actually not a bad rebounder because you always forget to put a body on him. And he's so quick, he can get by you.
True. Now Lenortner. He's been offline from the left wing. Kaltenbrunner. That's easy money for him. Uses that size advantage. Converts the bucket. Trigger Trey. Hezzy. Pull up. Trigger Trey. No. Quickly swung up top. Uh-oh. Kalten. Ooh, see. These type of turnovers, I think, make a big difference in a game like this because typically that should be a bucket.
That's an unforced error, and you want to eliminate those. Just be patient. Take a dribble before you put your feet down.
Yeah, Kaltenbrunner hasn't had many missteps. Again, 9.5 points a game through group play. He will have the Wilson in hand. Oh, Blajan dropping the shoulder and attacking Travis. So Vienna continue to chip away. Now Hahn is back. Man down. He needs some help. Mitch Hahn with another 2-piece. Oh, snatch back. But Blazon couldn't hit it.
Mitch Hahn, 2 scoops, no cone, just cold.
Look at Big Senny. Look at him. Look at the desperation in Kaltenbrunner's eyes as he looked up. Please, no. Don't make it. Why? All right, 11-8. Drive kick. Travis cashes it. He saved his best for last in Utsunomiya. 8 per on that final day. After his 2, they score on the inside. Vienna, who were the better 2-point shooting team coming into the game. Caruso. Can't land it. Matty Ice up top to E9. Maradi. Oh, double cross. Wait. Had to be that'll be a first 12-second shot clock. Bardsley got an ankle on it. Shout out DJ Lads and DJ Mike Lewis, by the way, on the spins, providing the soundtrack at this urban festival event here in Amsterdam. Kaltenbrunner taking the spin class. You're going to learn today. Hahn being pestered by Kaltenbrunner. Hahn cleared for takeoff. He lowers the boom and advances Miami's lead to 4. Oh yeah, Lenortner takes a hip check, hits the deck. And is he in the process of that shot, do you think?
He tried to be. We'll figure out what the referees say here.
Another look at Hahn. Wide open lane. He's got off to a great start today. I'm sure the team had a conversation with him, and they needed more. Coming in with 6 points into day 2. Hell, he's got 7 in this one, I think, already.
I think a lot of teams looked at that Utsunomiya tape, especially day 1, and saw where he gets his shots from. And they wanted to eliminate those. Teams made that happen yesterday, but not today.
Hahn, that one comes up shy. And as well as Miami have played, Vienna ain't going nowhere. They like the in-laws. They ain't leaving. Travis, no. Bardsley cannot corral it. And he's not going to be able to wrangle up Kaltenbrunner. And just like that, that 4-point lead has been erased. A 4-0 run by Vienna. 2-ball, and they've taken advantage of their scoring prowess on the inside. So they really don't deter from the system. They stick to it. They're not going to allow you to force them into a shootout if that's not what they want to do. If they see their advantage is a 1-point scoring game, small ball.
What I've seen Vienna do, and I actually talked to Nico Kaltenbrunner this morning, what I've seen them do and control here is the boards. They have been on the rebound. They've been controlling the glass. And that's what Nico said this morning. When we lose to Miami, they get some rebounds, they hit some twos. In all those games, he said, we were in position to win, and they got it done down the stretch, and we didn't.
Well, yeah, they're applying those lessons right before our eyes. And Vienna just picked up a 4th foul. They've done a good job staying away from the penalty. They have not done a good job with Hahn. He almost caught him slipping. Not quite, though. Moratti past Travis.
With the penetration, 15-14.
What a game here. We're under 3 minutes to go. Hahn up top. Caruso elevates and evens it back up 15 apiece. They'll make the switch defensively. Caruso got a hand up. Moratti can't land it. Blue's ball. Who touched it last? Looks like Blue. So it'll be Vienna ball. Kaltenbrunner up top. Here we go. Kaltenbrunner, beautiful stroke. 2-piece combo from the logo, and Vienna back in front by 2. Just a slight jab step, straight on, get it out the bottom of the net. 2:27 left. And Hahn. He will not get that one to go. We got a double foul. That's Lenortner and Bardsley. No free throws. Those fouls will offset each other. Gardner lofts it over Moratti. That is a smart move. Look at him navigate through the paint, but he cannot finish the drive. And out of bounds off of Vienna, it seems. Miami ball, here we go. Hahn, a lot of responsibility. They look to him offensively. Travis leans with it and rocks with it. Evens it up at 17 all.
Again, that expanded offensive role for Dylan Travis, and he's shining.
Oh, what a... I thought he was going to get that to go. He did not. Man, this tournament got no chill, man. Like these games are crazy. This opening quarterfinal is a fight, a battle. 17 up. Any defensive foul will mean free throws for the opposition, and $1:40 to play. Maradi gives it up. Lazan sets his feet, but did not have his sights set properly. Travis leaves his feet. That was almost a turnover, and he will knuckleball it. Listed left. Caruso with a big board. Trigger Trey. No, Caruso does not get that rock. Blazon up to Maradi. Approaching a minute to play. Still tied. Maradi. Oh, what a pass. Just out of reach. Leads to the score, the go-ahead bucket. Bardsley forces a deuce. They want to get it down to Blazon. What? That was a nice effort there from Bardsley, but not a whole lot he could do. And it's back up to a 2-point game. Travis sprints to his spot, and it's spit out. 30 ticks left in this one. And they'll double team. And that is a big mistake, as Miami will fall in the quarters. Vienna remain undefeated as they will try to go for a second title in Amsterdam. That was a well put together game and game plan. If Miami were to come out on top in that one, they were going to have to really shoot it well from deep and continue to find their touch. The inside play, the cuts, and also knocking down good looks from distance. Vienna are serious as they win the opening quarterfinal. And they do it before the horn. So Boz Rosendahl is making his way to center court with Matty Ice, Matthias Lenortner. Again, happy to see him back. If you didn't know the news last year, he tore his Achilles in Almaty in a Vienna Masters win. He's been out since then, has done the rehab, stayed positive, and he's back, and he's with Boz Rosendahl right now after that quarterfinal win. The Mountain, it's on you.
It's over 300 days. You're back on the court now. You're making it into the semifinals right away. How do you feel?
Wow, it's amazing. There's been great energy of the team here on the court. Towards the end of the game, we felt the crowd joining us as well. I'm just happy I can play again. I'm back with the squad, and who knows, maybe we can continue to go where we stopped in Almaty with the title.
Now, for the people here in attendance, you usually don't beat Miami all that much, right? 1-7 in your last 8 contests. That one window, yes, that one window coming in Amsterdam 2 years ago in 2023. Anything about this city that makes you guys play better?
To be honest, I didn't know about the record. You know, in my head, we beat them every time. So it's a visualization thing. But I guess Amsterdam is just a great place for us to play. We're used to pretty cool standards from Vienna, from our hometown hosts. And here in Amsterdam, it's just as good. It's really professional. We enjoy playing here, and we hope to have 2 more games.
All right, well, congratulations. Good luck in the semis.
Yeah, it's only going to get tougher as the day wears on. I think they're built for it. Vienna playing well in that opening quarterfinal against a Miami team that had also upped their game. It started off with a Mitch Hahn shooting clinic from the deep end, back-to-back twos for Big City, and Miami were feeling it early, but things would change, wouldn't they? As Vienna, they never started to shake, they never doubted, and they continued to find ways to make plays and keep themselves in the game. They end up winning by 4, 21-17. They will advance to the semis. We find out next who they will meet. Amsterdam, RABOBANK, or Toulouse. An Olympic gold medal rematch between the French and the Dutch on the way from the damn Quarterfinal action continuing from Amsterdam. The home squad trying to advance to the semifinals in a new rivalry. I think it's safe to say in 3x3. Amsterdam against Toulouse, formerly known as Paris. They played for the World Tour final title just last season, and it was Amsterdam coming out victorious. Not just that, in Paris at the Olympic Games, Netherlands against France. You remember the result of that. So we will see some gold medalists and silver medalists going at it once again, this time here in Amsterdam on their own turf. Toulouse out first. This defensive first team with some offensive firepower for certain. Hugo Suhar, the boss, the top gunner for this team. Although they have not shot it great from beyond the two-point arc, 5 of 20 at 25%. Again, their defense has been the difference. They beat up on Dusseldorf 21-9, and they lost a close one to Liman, 16-18 in Pool C group play, and coming to this contest again with one loss. You know who does not have a loss? These guys. They want all the smoke like Post Malone. I'm not encouraging that. I'm not encouraging that. Martin Balkanek, he don't need no encouragement. 7.5 points per game yesterday, including a crazy game winner that just trickled in against Carolina. They make a 4 or 5 point comeback late in that game to get that victory, and then they did away with Utrecht, and they arrive here at the quarterfinals undefeated. Look, is the record indicative of how they played to you, though?
That game against Carolina was a game they had lost, actually. I don't think they should have won that, but they came back and miraculously picked up a victory. What I did like is Marta Boutnet's swagger. In both games, he hit the last shot, and he started walking off and talking to his teammates and the camera before the ball went in. That's the type of energy Amsterdam needs to be able to continue their winning ways here today.
That's Big B energy. Balkanek energy. Worthy de Jong, the reigning MVP, Brian Alberts and Big Drizzy coming out in the red. They are ready, trying to, again, extend their chances at pulling off a double Dutch here in Amsterdam. The women won the women's series yesterday. They took care of business. Now, how far can the men make it? There's a look at Worthy de Jong, 6.5 points per game during group play. 4 of 10 from beyond the two-point arc. He's a guy that can do it all. But he's got help from the reinforcements. As Boz mentioned, Martin Balkanek has proven himself to be lethal. Alberts probably could, he could probably do a little more. Struggling just a little bit, but Medieval, he looks focused. He'll have to try to find a way to slow down Frank Segala, the 6'6" star Frenchman and Olympic silver medalist. He and Jules Rambeau.
We don't say 3, 2, 1. What do we say, Mira? We say 3x3.
So the fans on the edge of their seats, you knew it was going to be a packed house for Amsterdam. They lost in 5th place at this Masters in 2024. They're going to try to change the tide this time around. This is the matchup I like at the top of the key right here.
Oh, yeah.
Paul Joko, who commits on the defensive end. He's got the most tricky offensive player in the sport to try to wrangle today. Here we go. Quarterfinals. Amsterdam, Rabobank, and Toulouse. It's Medieval. Cannot land the mid-range. Big Drizzy, though, getting active on the inside. And he converts for Amsterdam's first bucket. Rematch of the Olympic gold medal game and the World Tour final. So recent histories just help add fuel to the fire of this rivalry.
I'm sure Toulouse got up for this game with revenge on their minds, because how sweet would it be for them to beat Amsterdam in front of their home crowd?
Oh, they would love it. Joko, baseline. Rambo swings it. Hugo. Oh! Round and out. Suhar hadn't gotten a lot of open looks for Toulouse in this tournament. And he's normally a knockdown two-point shooter. But didn't see that one go through. Toulouse still with goose eggs as we are 30 seconds in. Sprinting to 21 points with 10 minutes on the game clock. The connection. Oh, there's a collision that put Driesen down. Driesen and de Jong, the two Olympic gold medal winners for the Netherlands. And they'll check on Driesen. Took a shoulder. Incidental, but it still hurt.
Yeah, referees will take a look at it, but I don't think this should be any more than what just a no call.
So one thing that was interesting, as you get another look at that, you be the judge. I think that this should be a no call. I agree. It's a bang play. But I looked at it. I looked at an interesting stat for Amsterdam. They led group play in drives.
Oh,
what?
He did get hit with the elbow.
Oh, that was an elbow.
Yep, it was an elbow going up.
Okay, I thought
inadvertent.
Okay, inadvertent.
Anyway, sorry. Get back to your point.
Well, I was going to say they led the field in drives with 17, but they only shot 3 free throws.
Yes.
Amsterdam are a team notorious for being able to get to the line. They didn't get a lot of whistles and weren't able to draw a lot of fouls. Oh, Suhar put him in a blender, but couldn't finish the shot. Hype Worthy. Worthy, snatch back. Oh, count that. Hoop and the harm. Another look at the bag work from Worthy. He was blowing a bubble on the way to giving the man a bucket. The disrespect.
The singular focus to be able to do that.
Worthy will connect at the free throw line. Joko getting physical with him. Suhar. Oh, Worthy goes down. Segala inside, and he will convert it. Now, Worthy's checking to make sure his jawline is still in place. So Toulouse being very physical with this Amsterdam team.
And don't forget, this Amsterdam team did lose some size with Arvin Slachter retiring, right? So these teams have seen each other last year a bunch, but that was with Arvin Slachter instead of Maarten Bouknecht. A bigger Dutch team, now a smaller Dutch team. The French are trying to take advantage.
Indeed. Paul Joko, he ain't joking around. He knocks it down from deep and evens the game. 3 up. Alberts. He's pestered defensively. You never see Alberts lose his cool.
He's usually smiling.
He's just, smiling. Team light skin against team light skin. Now it's Bouknecht and Suhar. Oh, that foul's on the floor. Bouknecht's upset. He's going to get a warning for behavior. Bouknecht gets a little fiery sometimes, man.
He's an emotional player.
I think it works to his benefit sometimes, but also...
You got to toe the line as a former emotional player. You can't be all emotions.
The connection makes one with Big Drizzy. Suhar, 2-ball on the way, no. Medieval will get it cleared with Bouknecht. Team's leading score. He wants 2. Lets it go, lands in the lap of Drizzy. Alberts now. Medieval. No. Good contest there from Joko. In a 4-3 contest, whistle off ball. As we get another look at the lob and the yang. Big Drizzy playing at a different altitude out here. Nice spark for Amsterdam.
Technical foul issue to the dam, though.
Oh, see. Got to keep the composure again. And this is a Toulouse team. They know how to get under your skin, too.
Yes.
They are physical. Segala, you know, they'll grab you a little bit. You know, Joko's a vocal player, plays with a lot of emotion.
Hands it off.
Look at Suhard and Worthy hand fighting right now. Meantime, it's Segala with the sweet scoop.
We got a double foul. Away from the ball. Should be like a bag of nachos out there.
So they're having some words, and official Alex Talasainen is going to get the guys in line.
You clearly see there is no love lost between these teams.
No, without a doubt. You can feel it. Worthy wanted a whistle on that sweep through two attempt. Now Worthy going to work. Worthy, no. Offensive foul is the call. They used the offhand to clear some space. And I'm certain the crowd isn't saying ooh today. Those are the Boo Birds coming out. 5-1 game. Segala no good. Joko got caught reaching in. Toulouse, who recently won the LaSalle Challenger after dropping out of the Utsunomiya opener on day 2.
Yeah, semifinals exit from there.
Worthy can't convert it. And then Worthy called for the trip. That's the 6th on Amsterdam. No more fouls for them to give, just 1 for Toulouse. Man, this action has been hot and heavy. I look up at the game clock. We only 3 minutes into this thing.
Yep. Look, a lot of stuff going. A lot of calls, actually.
Yeah.
So we're at 11 fouls total now. Both teams really testing the limits of the referees to try to see how much of an advantage they can get in this game by playing physical. I think the Toulouse fouls have been more purposeful. That's weird to say about a personal foul in basketball, but the Toulouse fouls have been more purposeful in the sense that they are aimed at annoying the other team. Amsterdam's picked up some tic-tacs.
Yeah, I think that they want to set the tone, and they don't mind picking up a couple of hard fouls if it means they can rattle you a little bit. This is a test of Amsterdam's resolve and really their discipline. Not getting frustrated when you don't get that whistle. It's hard, but that's a part of this Toulouse attack. 1-point game. Winner goes on to meet Vienna. The Austrians topping Miami in the opening quarterfinal. So the head-to-head between these two in 12 meetings dating back to 2023? 22. It's been the Dutch. 8 wins in 12 matchups. And really, in the games that mattered most. Oh, Worthy. Alberts, excuse me. He will get the bucket because a goaltend.
Yeah, smart of him to put it on the glass there. Bulletproof, couldn't get to it.
Not quite. The new nickname sticking, I see. Hugo drops it off. Bulletproof, ooh la la, souffle. That wasn't a lay, that was a souffle. Worthy, playing with his food. Finger looking good. 2-piece combo, it's 7 apiece. Suhard going to the rack, misses it. Alberts from deep, no. He has struggled to find his touch in this one. Rambo decides to set up Suhard. Alberts with the quick hands.
What a tight contest. Feels like we're through half the game already, and we're not even at the 6-minute mark. But a lot of things happening in this one.
And Worthy with the response. We're back in action as Worthy got the step on Rambo, draws the foul.
This is a new element to the Amsterdam offense this season. Worthy screen and rolling. We didn't see him do that much in the past, as that was Arvin Slachter's role. Off course, it was Jan Driesen's role. But with Arvin stopping, they needed an extra screener, and Worthy said, let me do it.
Anything to help the team win. It's a part of the sacrifice that it takes to be the reigning MVP. Joko, cross court, Suhar, 2-ball, no good. Joko will get the offensive rebound and give Toulouse another chance. He's trying to navigate through traffic, and he reaches the destination. 8 up, Balkanek with the step back iron, medieval, finally gets the shilling. 9-8 contest, bodies hit the floor. Foul connected to Sakela.
The physicality just doesn't stop. Let's see what the referees do here, because if these teams keep playing like this, we might get 15 fouls a pop.
It's getting a little prickly.
Yes.
They won't be meeting for lunch anytime soon. Suhard, he has been offline. Rambo will set him up again. Ball screen, Rambo dips to the bucket. Joko will get a look, and he air melts it. Recovered though, and the game is tied. Well, connect. Good defense there from Suhard. Stays disciplined. Joko, turn in the corner. Joko! That was a grown man lay right there. Finishes it over Big Drizzy. Foul connect with Rambo on his hip. He'll get it out to Medieval Alberts. In and out. Possession over to the French. Rambo says, I'll take that, you take this. 11-9, back and forth we go. Foul connect will do the honors. The connection over to Height Worthy. Worthy spinning. Joko in pursuit. Nobody home on the pass. And Dion was expecting Balkanek to be on the other side.
Yeah, they've worked on that in between the legs pass, but this time.
Yeah, I see him doing that a lot. Now Segala and Dion. Worthy gets called for a 9th Amsterdam foul. Battling for position with Segala. And Frank at the line with 2 in front of him. Extends Toulouse's lead to 3.
Amsterdam has to be really careful here, because they're at 9 fouls. They're the shorter team. They can't extend physicality anymore. So Toulouse can kind of do what they want underneath the basket.
13-9, you're right, but they do have a man named Hype. Hype Worthy, that is, for Amsterdam. And plenty of time left, 4:13. That was a shot clock issue, so they'll get that corrected. And Amsterdam will restart this possession. 4:09 left in the game here, but Toulouse have done a good job, at least trying to frustrate Amsterdam.
It's worked, and Amsterdam has not been able to knock down their open looks
That Wilson caught sails here at the wharf as Amsterdam continue to fight an uphill battle. Back over to Toulouse. Joko to Segala. Suhard coming around. Suhard, can he finally get one to go? No. Ricochets off the iron, but he out-hustles Balconnect to track down another rebound. Joko pass Worthy, and Worthy got caught reaching in the cookie jar again.
That was a foul, and Worthy's still discussing, but you could see his arm come down there.
See, but
right there, yeah.
Oh,
that,
yeah.
That arm just swipes across the face, comes down. You can't argue that. That is just a dumb foul.
Yeah, he got hit in the nose, but it was after the fact that he had reached in. But what I'm seeing is some of the ghosts of past that have haunted Amsterdam before.
Yes.
Start to rear their ugly head. That's getting frustrated. That's talking too much with the officials instead of staying focused on the task here. And, you know, Toulouse are going at their neck like a top button, man.
They know they have to, though, after last year, because they gave it their all in the Olympics as well as the World Tour Finals, and the Dutch got it done, but they got the Dutch on the ropes now, though. 10 fouls, a 4-point lead for the French in possession. We're under 4 minutes.
Yeah, but a 4-point lead, like you said, it feels bigger than what it is because of that foul situation. And obviously, France are going to continue to attack downhill. Feathery, soft touch from Segala. B.A. lost it, got it back. Worthy can't get the offensive board. Joko inside, Segala up top. Mullet-proof, fires the blank. But a 5-point lead for Toulouse as we approach the 3-minute mark. Around comes Height Worthy. The Olympians, top of the key. Worthy misses, recovers and scores.
You can see the Dutch trying to shoot haymakers to try to get back into this one. I think they need to keep their heads. That's a huge shot by Segala, though. They need to keep their heads, and they need to try to get to the basket. Toulouse here at 7 fouls, too.
That was a massive shot by Segala. And Rambo got caught. Crafty play there from De Jong, who does get the whistle. 2 big free throws coming up for the defending league MVP. There's the fillet from Frank. Toulouse enjoying the biggest lead of the game, 16-10. And De Jong looking to make this a clean trip to the stripe. Second free throw upcoming. Remember this Amsterdam team pulling off that incredible comeback against Carolina yesterday in a game that looked like they were pretty much dead in the water. Suhard steps up. Rambo! Oh no! Time to go. Wait a minute. Drizzy is not disagreeing with the call himself. But you be the judge.
I think that's the ball.
Ooh, I
think
know,
that is
man.
the ball.
See, no. From my angle, it looked like he went across the arm.
If he might have.
Rambo makes it 17-11, and this crowd is starting to get more and more silent as the lead grows. Oh, Rambo. Oh, got his cookie tip. Worthy driving and converted. That's ignited the Dutch fans. Rambo out to Frank Segala. No.
Interesting tactic here by the Dutch, who went to double team Rambo and left the shooter open.
VA, Hezzy
Short range.
He has struggled in this one.
Suhard with the board.
Didn't look very confident on that drive. 5-point lead is plenty for Suhard and company. Flicks the wrist. Loose ball. Suhard tracks it down. 8 to shoot. Two-man game. Suhard rolls off the iron. It is crunch time. Buck 30 to go. Worthy will unleash a two. And pokes it out of bounds. Toulouse ball. Worthy needs a rest as Balkanek will come in.
Worthy's been the star of the show for the Dam in this one. He's gotten most of their points, I believe. The supporting cast of Balkanek and BA not doing all that much.
Yeah, and unfortunate for them because they, Balkanek in particular, played so well up to this point. This is single elimination. So you go hard or you go home.
They're going to need some of that magic they brought yesterday if they want to climb back into this one. A 5-point deficit, just under 90 seconds to go.
Worthy with another thievery. Worthy. No, can't get it. Joko now. Joko. He also misses. Segela, though, man, they've been so tough on that offensive glass, man. Worthy, drive, smash. But how much fight is left in the Orange Lions? Another look at Worthy, just getting past the Joker. Giving it 100% into the final horn. It ain't over till it's over. Joko trying to put it away. But off the iron, it's Balkanek. Dreesen setting the screen. Balkanek runs into trouble. Alberts, step back, cross, up fake. Where are you going? It is not going in. 40 ticks left. Expect Toulouse to use some clock here. It's swiped away. Joko, right place, right time.
It seems like Toulouse is getting all these 50-50 balls to go their way.
And shots like that not falling. Balkanek had the touch yesterday, but has kind of taken the air out of the building here as they were.
Just slightly.
Just a bit. Segela knocks it down. And he's got one more to send Toulouse to the semifinals. And they get it done over Amsterdam RABOBANK. This time in their backyard. Revenge. A dish best served French on this occasion. 21-13, the final, as Amsterdam bow out here in the quarters. It'll be Toulouse and Vienna. That will be an interesting matchup in the semifinals as we narrow down the field and move closer to the final. Two more quarterfinals still to come, and also a post-game interview as Boz Rosendahl is center court getting set up for a little chit-chat with Frank Segela. Curious to see what he has to say as Team Toulouse is moving on and get a little revenge here in the Netherlands. Boz, take it away, big fella.
Frank, congratulations. You guys split a pair of games yesterday. You managed to turn it around here with a huge victory over Amsterdam in their own house. What did you adjust?
Oh, we knew that Amsterdam's game are always a battle. They got us the gold medal at home, so we wanted to get back on the season with a new face and just play tough and get them in the foul trouble. So I think that's what we did.
All right, so speak on your team's goals. You know, you had a bit of a bone to pick with the Dutch. Now you get them out of the way in this building. What are your goals for the rest of the tournament, and how are you looking at the semifinals?
Oh, we come here to win this tournament. I think there's a lot of things to do. We're going to play Vienna. It's going to be a very tough battle. A lot of respect to them, but I hope we're going to go in the final and take our revenge against Liman, maybe.
Maybe. Congratulations. Good luck.
Yeah, he's right. That is going to be a fight against Vienna. And then he says, we're going to get revenge on Liman. All right, one game at a time there, Frankie boy. Highlights for you to enjoy. And as promised, more quarterfinal action on the way. Liman, Carolina on deck. Check ball at 1:15, so we got about a 15-minute intermission before we get back to the action. So again, enjoy the final few looks, the moving pictures of a Toulouse victory. Quarterfinals continue in a bit. All right, it's that time to get back to the quarterfinals. An interesting matchup in this third quarterfinal with Carolina, a new named team on the 2025 World Tour with familiar faces, formerly known as San Juan, led by the lightning hot Antonio Ralat. We'll see them hit the floor in a bit, but coming down the stairs is an emerging star in blue, Nemanja Zigon. At 6'2", he's a rocket, explosive, plenty of bounce, can shoot it, and a impressive debut on this Liman team coming out of group play. He's joined by the Olympic medalist and World Tour final champion and all-time great. That is Mihailo Vasic. You better ask somebody if you don't know. The Manimal with stretch, Marko Stefanovic, and it's the DRE. Andrea Milutinovic rounding out the Liman four. All smiles. Look at those pearly whites on Stefanovic.
Yeah, those things, they might hurt somebody's eyes if he's really glaring, man. The lights are flicked off of him. My goodness, that's a set of white teeth.
Yes, he's very proud. He's very proud of that smile. I would be too. Carolina have a performance that they were able to be proud about. What a comeback. Number one, the roller coaster ride that this team was on yesterday was insane.
Yes.
They had Amsterdam pretty much dead in the water. A 5-point lead late, and Amsterdam somehow snatched it from them. Could have taken the air completely out of themselves. They could have came out the next game flat, but they came out with some fight against the other Dutch entry, Utrecht, and they left it up to this man right here. Yes, indeed. I said the man in the goatee is goated, and I mean it. Antonio Ralat is the best big shot maker in 3x3, yes. And I won't even argue about it. I won't argue about it. That is Lotto. He's there with El Precio, Luis Guasco, Brian Gonzalez, and Nate Butler. 2 new ads for Carolina, but they survive and advance and are ready to go here in this quarterfinal. That is Ralat. Oh, he's only been scoring to the tune of 9.5 points a game. Not too bad. Not too bad. 7 of 9 inside the arc. Knocked down 4 twos. He leads Carolina in scoring. When you look at the Liman side, it's Nemanja Zigon. He's been good for 6.5 a game. He's only missed 1 shot from the floor, and he has been cooking from deep. 4 of 9 from the deep end. There is Mihailo Vasic. And Olympic pedigree. And he's been playing this game for such a long time. I think he's up to number 6 or so on the all-time scoring list. He's got everything in his trophy cabinet that you could hope for in a 3x3 career.
That and probably a separate storage unit with trophies as well.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Vasic doesn't get enough credit, man, for how dominant he's been for such a long time. Smart passer, still pretty dominant in the post. I don't know if he's made a 2 in his career, but
oh, hey, yeah, he has. He tried like 1 or 2 a season, though. Not many.
I'm joking. Vasic can hit him from time to time. We'll see how they do here. Guascoot and company, locked and loaded. Zigon looks confident, man.
He just gave us a wink.
It's like he's been here before.
And it wasn't his lip moving.
It's his first quarterfinal. Like, don't worry, I got this, guys.
I don't think I've seen the guy's facial expression change at all, which is interesting. He got a busted lip, but he just didn't move his mouth.
There's Zigon. He's like a little juggernaut. Look at him. The way he's built, man, he is. They want to call him the bulldog, but we'll spitball a little bit more.
Yeah.
Hey, the time for talk is up. Let's get to business. Yes, quarterfinal number 3, Liman, Carolina. Zigon lets it fly. 2 ball is offline, and Milutinovic can't squeeze it. Ball over to red, Carolina. Again, formerly known as Team Puerto Rico. One thing that you can always count on from them is they are a scrappy bunch.
They play with so much emotion, man. They seem to be having fun out there as well. They're fiery, and they can get some big shots up.
And it's something in the agua down there. Something in the mofangos.
As you remember, because look, they were up big against Amsterdam and fumbled that game. They were down big against Utrecht at the end of that game and got a big 2 out of Guascoot, then another big 2 out of Gonzalez to be able to get close and then manage to knock Utrecht out in front of their home crowd.
That Ralat 2 ball, left wing, one of the highlights of the day in lifting Carolina to this position. Now, Guascoot will get physical with Vasquez. It's the DRE. Yes, he's going to fire it up like some Cali Dro. 2-0.
There go that chronic again.
You know it. Ralat, man, he created more space than a wicked divorce. He separates himself from the defender and knocks down the 2-piece. We're even. Oh, my goodness. He is feeling it like a recent breakup. Milutinovic with another stroke. Ralat doesn't get that one to fall, but he does draw. Oh, no, he does not. He gets called for the offensive foul. He kicked the leg out.
So Milutinovic, I think, one of the better shooters. Oh, and look back at the first 2. Oh, yeah, he got a lot of separation on that.
Yeah, he made them knees buckle.
But what I was going to say is Milutinovic, with his length, he's one of the better shooters at a big step outside of the 2-point arc. He usually takes him from a step back.
Honestly, I think as he scores another one, Milutinovic, man, his potential, I know he's got to be 33, 34, but his potential as a 3x3 player, I think the sky's the limit, man. He's got all the tools, smooth stroke, he's bouncy. It's just been the consistency. He's dealt with some injuries too, though. So.
He also had a very dominant force on his team last year in Stefan Kojic, who took a lot of the Wilson. Let's just say that.
Zigon nearly took the Wilson from Gonzalez. Gonzalez! Whoa! Whoa! Halfway down and out. He does draw the foul. Zigon does not agree. He be the judge. He was up in his personal space. Gonzalez, who had a nice start to day 1 in that that lost to Amsterdam. Didn't give him as much in that win against Utrecht. He'll try to contribute at the free throw line, make it 2 for 2. Second free throw is on the way and misfired. Out of bounds off. That's Stefanovic. Did Stefanovic touch that last?
They were both jostling for the ball, so.
Well, Stefanovic is arguing his case. Apparently, yes, stretched those long arms. It cost him that time. Round comes BG. Gonzalez to the left, to the left. 5-4. Rala. I think not. There's that athleticism from Zigon. He tells Ralat, poof, Zigon. Okay,
man,
that's my only one of the game. That was.
You tried that.
That was a dad joke, man.
That's all right.
I'll show myself out. Don't worry. 5-4. We'll be back underway. Ralat midi. No. Back to Zigon. Oh, Stefanovic gets tricky with it. Stretch with the shoulder fake and parted the lane for takeoff. 6-4 is the result. Another look. Ooh.
Yeah, them arms are longer than Monkey D. Luffy's. I know you know nothing about anime, but it's all good.
Who the heck is Monkey D. Luffy?
You hit up Vince Chang, he'll tell you.
Shout out BC.
6-5.
Prayers up for his mom as well. Having a battle with health right now. Nothing but love. He tied the double dip from Zigon. He can do that. I told you, 44% from the deep end. And he picks up where he left off yesterday. He will get a rest, but Zigon using that screen. You got to step up out there.
Where did they find this guy, man? Just out of nowhere. He was on Vlazenica last year, and he's so good.
Came out of nowhere like an epiphany. And he has been a revelation for Team Liman so far. 8-5 contest, 2.5 minutes in. I am at 3x3 The Voice talking to you. Maz Rosendahl, he is at 3x3 The Mountain.
Hello.
He earned that nickname. He's a 7-footer, fully. And a 3x3 pioneer here in the Netherlands, too. Put some respect on his name, please. Thank you. 8-6. Stretch to Dre. Stretch, straight on, 2, no. Left it shy. Gonzalez now with the hezzy. Cannot finish the shot. Vasquez with the swing through move. Gets past Guascu.
Liman's so lengthy, man. They're so tough to contend with.
Oh, grown man business right there. Guascu, he likes that physicality. And Guascu, one of the bigger personalities in 3x3 too. I like that. Oh, Gonzalez, no hesitation. But it will go off iron and remains a 2-point game. Ilusinovic has had the hot hand. He and Zigon leading the offensive effort for Team Liman. Stefanovic. Oh, and Milutinovic could not track it down.
So far, I think Liman's gotten to their spots just a little bit better than Carolina, as we see Vasic get to the cup here. But the thing with Carolina is their game is such high variance, man. They rely on emotion. There's no stats to capture their heart, their energy, right? So they can come back in a game from, I would say, most deficits. And this is only a 2-point deficit, right? Especially when the crowd gets on their side or once they start feeling that emotion from themselves. They can go on heaters, man.
Yeah, and we've seen it consistently over the past several seasons. How many greatest hits has Ralat put together? I remember they had a big comeback last year in Utrecht against Radon Bowers Hoptrans at the opener. Down big, came back. Right now it's just a 2-point deficit. And Liman looking to apply more pressure with their shiny new toy. He got caught underneath the rim that time. Oh, that didn't get cleared. Oh.
Regulator got regulated, huh?
Yeah, somebody should have told him. Hold up.
Hey.
Yeah, got to get beyond that two-point arc with one foot completely and lift the other.
9-7.
So Nate Dogg turns it over. Wait a minute. Vienna will give it right back. Apparently they don't want the Wilson right now. So each team trade turnovers back over to the fellas in red. See Carolina. Gonzalez.
Top of the key too.
He's gone a little bit cold here of late. Now he's got the assignment of Zigon. Zigon changing direction. Gets to the rim, misses, but finishes what he started. Oh, Gonzalez. Oh, that was crazy. That was more magic than Irvin. He was falling away with the left. Another look at that. The offensive rebound, and woo, just lost it up there, finds the bottom of the bucket. One possession contest, quarterfinal number 3. Milutinovic, no, sir. Yeah, actually, yes, sir. Goaltending.
Passes in the pocket like wallets.
Milutinovic with a nice find, and yeah, that was on the glass before it got glassed. So 11-8 will be the score, and oh, Gonzalez and Rala not on the same page. That was thrown away.
I'd like to see a little bit more out of Gonzalez. He was really good to start yesterday's action against Amsterdam, but he's taking his shots out of rhythm and a little bit off balance.
He's forced a few. Ooh, there goes Vasquez. He is slick as an eel on that block. The crafty veteran. Now Kawasku will get it to Ralat. Ralat pulls up and will not hit it.
Hot potato.
Milutinovic, nope, has that one stolen away. As another difficult shot attempt by Gonzalez. Not finding many looks within rhythm. And
Carolina need that secondary score, right? And they've been looking for that for a long time. Allende could do it sometimes. Ocasio could do it sometimes. Even Quas could sometimes. They need a consistent secondary score to be good. Butler Lynn so far has shown defensive prowess, not per se offensive prowess. So it's going to come down to Gonzalez being the guy.
Yeah, they're relying a lot on Ralat's offense. And, you know, you can only ask so much of the guy. He can't do anything against Stefanovic there. Liman's lead now expands to 5. Lotto kicks it and leads to the layup from Nate Dogg. Oh, Vasquez is getting to it in this game. Too many easy buckets for Vasic in this one. But Nathaniel staying active on the glass.
14-10.
Keep it a 4-point game. Stefanovic. Oh.
And that's going to be a
Butler called for the foul. And he was beyond the 2-point arc, Stefanovic was. So he's going to shoot 2, but Vasquez got some pep in his step. He likes fast food. Watch him drive through. You like that.
Anyway,
you like that.
I do like that. That was good. I'm actually hungry for some fast food now.
Please.
I could use some.
Yeah. I could use a snack myself.
Yes. Well, we'll get some in just a little bit. But Vasquez is so good anywhere on the court to try to get a guy slightly on his back and then turn his shoulder. And then once he's kind of halfway past you, there's no getting to it. He's slithery.
Yes, slick, great body control. And I think players might underestimate his first step. I know that sounds crazy when you talk about Mihailo Vasic's first step. But, you know, he'll get you off balance and can finish.
He was so tough to play against back in the days too, because he's a lot stronger than he looks, especially for being his size. Like, he doesn't look imposing. He's not a big muscular guy, but he's low to the ground. He's so strong.
He's getting a rest right now. A well-deserved one. Milutinovic using those long arms to get in the passing lane. I think they gave Milutinovic the wrong shorts. Yeah, I just recognized that. He got Gilles Martin shorts on right now. Ralat, no.
And this is what I told you. This is the problem for Carolina. If Ralat goes cold, they have no second option.
They definitely hit a lull offensively. Liman will come into this game undefeated. Z gone. Laid on him like he was tired. That layup contested well by Stefanovic and throws it off from Nadal. Now Kowalski, nice move. He'll convert inside. Approaching 3 minutes to play here. Quarterfinal number 3. Z gone. He'll misfire, gets it back. Man, he is all over the place like toddler's toys.
17-11.
Nemanja Zigon doing his thing for Liman in a 17-11 contest. 7 foul, however, on Liman. So Ralat will try to stop the bleeding at the charity stripe. 2 free throws. Balado.
If anything, free throws could be a way for Carolina to get back into this game. If they can up their physicality and create some contact offensively, they're going to get 2 free throws every time they get to the basket.
They got to attack.
And you remember, first tournament of the year in Utsunomiya, it was foul trouble that actually haunted Liman all the way throughout the tournament. They averaged over 10 fouls in that tournament.
Wow. I didn't know that. But they've been a stout defensive team in this tournament so far. Held Dusseldorf to 10 and held Toulouse to 16 in that 2-0 start group play. This game is nearing an end as Liman are within 3. Is there any magic left for Carolina? Brian says so. Gonzalez, 2-ball corner pocket, 15-18.
18-15.
Milutinovic, nice setup to the manimal.
19-15. Behind the back.
Gonzalez, no, raises the iron. Stefanovic will touch that last. This is one of those type of games, though. 4-point difference where we've seen Carolina knock down a 2, chop the lead in half.
Yep.
Setting up for a final scene of maybe Ralat. You never know. Ralat. Ooh, ball. He got hit with that again. He's got to keep that leg in.
Ball 2 points away for the W.
Warning. Got to give him a clean check and a chance to start the possession. So Ralat needs to compose himself. But top priority for Carolina right now is obviously defending the 2-point arc. That would end it. Milutinovic not on the floor, though. They give it to Zigon. And a foul on Gonzalez, the 6th on Carolina.
Check ball.
And another foul on Gonzalez. Carolina kind of coming apart here. Gonzalez picking up back-to-back fouls. That's definitely a man check
Yeah.
Too physical of a play puts Zigan on the line with 2 free throws that can put this game to bed. Oh, Zigan, knuckleballs the first. And gets the other to go. Game point for Liman. Nate puts it down.
Regulators!
He's regulating. Nice. One-handed spike from him. He's showing some bounce.
Yeah. I like his pick and roll game. I like his defense. This helps.
Yeah, the more experience that he gets with the team, obviously he's brand new to 3x3. First World Tour appearance. Oh, there he goes. It's a nice move from Zigan, but Ralat able to recover and poke it away.
0.3 seconds.
0.3 left. A minute 30 left in the game, but Liman just need a single bucket to advance to the semifinals. Zigan to Stefanovic. Stretch. Broken up.
Turnover. Turn the ball.
While out up top. You know that's going up. Gonzalez off the mark. Butler providing his service on the inside. And there still is life for Carolina. Liman cannot afford to let their guards down. With a minute 14 to go.
Another one of these tight games. Carolina keeps finding themselves in deficits at the end, or maybe in surpluses where they are the ones under duress, under stress. The game management to me is still questionable for them, although they have the raw talent and the shooting ability to come out of any deficit.
I think that this is a crucial possession right now. If Liman don't put this game away right now, and they continue to leave the door open. Oh, Vasic, he must have heard me talking. He pulls the plug on this one. GG's Carolina, as they will bow out in the quarterfinals in their first appearance on the tour this year. Looking forward to seeing them again. We will see Liman later on today as they advance 21-17. They are semifinal bound with one more quarterfinal to go. That will decide their opponent. But a nice effort. But the W goes to the boys in blue. Franz Rosendahl will get ready. Center court. And get some thoughts from Mihailo Vasic on the win. And their prospects going forward with the semifinals coming up. Baz, take it away. It's on you.
Mihailo, first of all, congratulations. You guys just took down a Carolina squad that made it very difficult on both Dutch teams yesterday. What was you guys' game plan going into this one?
I mean, they play with crazy energy, and I can say that they play a little bit wild during the game, with a lot of running, with a lot of shooting. They made tough shots. They get a lot of offensive rebounds, and our tactic was to slow game a little bit down. And I think we succeeded in that, and at the end, we were calm, we make some big plays, and I think we deserve to win.
So this is the first ever World Tour for your new addition, Nemanja Zigan. Talk about what he brings to the team. I think we could all see the explosion and the energy he plays with.
I mean, we need new energy this year, and he brought us that, and I think he play with a lot of energy. He play very tough, and I think he will become a star in this game.
All right, well, we'll just hope for it. Congratulations, good luck in the semifinals.
Thank you.
I would say the same if he continues to trend upwards. Nemanja Zigan with a nice quarterfinal effort, but it was the veteran, the wily veteran, Mihailo Vasic, who really set the tone for Liman as they do away with the Boricuas. One more quarterfinal left. Y'all ready for it? Got to wait just a second. We're about 7 minutes away from check ball between Hangzhou and Vračar. It'll be a Serbian clash for the final spot in the semifinals. A few more looks at the highlights. Liman advance. Quarterfinals continue in 5. Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
What?
The dog pound Hangzhou and Vračar. The under 23 Serbian entry. The surprise entry, in fact, into the quarterfinals as they were able to beat Rifa yesterday. A huge win, the biggest win of their young careers. And they will get a taste of their first World Tour quarterfinal action. So it's Brate against Brates. Hangzhou, a.k.a. the dog pound. They did a lot well yesterday. Certainly that man right there, leading scorer in the tournament, Filip Kaluderovic, 10 points per game to lead the way. Was able to knock down 7 of 12 two-point attempts. Filip Kaluderovic, keep an eye on him. And the rest of the members of the dog pound, Hangzhou, playing without Goran Vidovic in this one, but somehow have been managing to find themselves victorious. Milan Kovacevic not really able to play due to that knee injury. He stepped on the court for a minute or two yesterday. You got Milos Jovanovic and the star new add, Alexander Lasic. I'm looking forward to seeing the dog pound get after it. But listen, Vračar, they slayed one giant already.
They did.
Can they slay another? Hangzhou's not a giant yet.
Well, they're up and coming.
Yeah, they are. They are. Well, if they beat Rifa, if Vračar beat Rifa, you don't think they can beat Hangzhou?
Maybe, yes. And I think what they did well in that game against Rifa is they forced them into one-on-one actions towards the basket. They made it a game of 1s and 2s, and they eliminated Rifa's opportunity to shoot from long range. That is a tight game plan. They play with poise. They play with purpose. So look, if you come with that mentality, you can beat anyone.
We will see what they are able to do. Their leading scorer, Marko Djordjevic, has proved himself to be a bucket. 8.5 points per game for him. He connected on 6 of 9. 6 of 9 two-point attempts. The highest two-point percentage coming out of group play as both teams get warmed up and ready for this one. We'll see again if Kovacevic is going to be able to give him any minutes. He's out there warming up, but essentially Hangzhou have been playing with 3.5. Lasic trying to show out here in the warm-ups, but picked up a big-time ad. There's Milan Šuput, second on the scoring charts for this Vračar team, who again managed to make their way out of the qualifying draw in Chengdu at the previous Masters stop. Were not able to advance to the quarterfinals there. So new territory for Vračar. And with 10 minutes on the game clock, anything can happen. The favorites, though, in this one are Hangzhou. Make no mistake. Shout out to Amsterdam, celebrating their 750th anniversary. And we're back for the third straight year as a part of the Urban Sports Weekend Festival, right?
Yes, yeah. The Urban Sports Week Amsterdam. Plenty of sports around the venue here.
Well, our last quarterfinal has arrived. Vračar, Hangzhou, the dog pound trying to remain undefeated against a pesky young Serbian quartet. Good defense on the inside from Jovanovic, denying the rim. Quick foul. That's, you know, it's the youth, right, for Vračar. The talent is there,
yes,
but the experience isn't there.
They got experienced coaches, though, so, I mean, that helps.
Got to get a hand up on that man. Again, 7 of 12 from deep coming into this one. But Kaloderovic off target on that first try. As a team, Hangzhou was absolutely on fire from distance. Everybody chipping in to the tune of 42%. 48%, not bad. That one thrown away. As Hangzhou take back over. Lasic launches it. Why?
We've seen a couple of these where they launch it really early in the shot clock, but they got the shooters to knock them down, so you got to get opportunistic every now and then.
Oh, you can get a better shot in that possession. I like Lasic as much as anybody, but no. Ooh, nice contortion. Labovic showing a reverse finish and gets Vračar on the board. Alexander Lasic, man, that one halfway down and out. But he likes that deep too.
Man, he'll shoot it from anywhere. He's one of the guys that he has a pretty quick release, right? So he can use his athleticism to get it up and over you very fast.
They playing with a lot of confidence, and it continues to build. Nobody home. Leave a message at the beat. Kaloderovic will get Hangzhou on the board. Got a whistle, though. That one on the floor. Gives Vračar a chance to get reset. Up top they go. There's Djordjevic. He can hit those. He does not hit anything that time. So both teams a little bit disjointed. I haven't been crazy about the shot selection for either one of them.
No.
But that's just the way it is. Okay. Uh-oh, Lasic taking off and destroying the rim.
That was forceful.
My goodness. I got to see that again. Lasic bringing the power like 50 Cent. Two-hand monster mash. He tried to tear the whole thing down.
I like that. You want to come in with an attitude like that.
Maybe some frustration after missing those first 2 twos.
He'll put on the clamps.
Crossover. Killer. Kaludanovic.
Took it to his chest.
He's tough, man.
He plays at his own speed.
Kaludanovic.
Bounce pass.
Entry pass. Oh, there's Kovacevic making an impact. He had a 2 yesterday.
Yep.
And playing some defense as well. With an ACL injury. Told me he's not going to have surgery. He's going to play. He's going to continue to play.
Vlasic is just on another level athletically, man. Wow.
Offensive foul. That will not count.
Here's that last bag work. Kaludanovic getting to it. If Vlasic doesn't, if he just keeps that wing in, then we can see him take flight.
But look, just to get back to Kovacevic here, Torres ACL. Apparently, you can go without one if you for a while there, and then get surgery later. So he's going to try to play through it, strengthen his leg, and see how well he feels. I always feel difficult about those things, man, because where's the trust in your knee as a player? You have not gone through that process mentally of recovering, so you're always going to be a step slow.
And the risk of further injury increases as well. That was a deep 2 knockdown from Labovic. So Vračar is showing some fight. They understand that. I mean, they're pretty much playing with house money. They don't have the expectations. They're 21 years or younger. Nobody picked them to even be here at the quarterfinals.
Out of bounds.
You know, outside of their camp and their coaching staff.
Yeah.
And they trail by 1 here early.
Even their coaching staff must have been critical of their pool with Rifa in there. But, yeah, good play for Vračar so far. Second ever World Tour for these young cats, and they've moved into the quarterfinals. Valuable experience. And we've seen the talent.
There's Milos trying to clear some space, but he gets D'd up. Djordjevic, permission to fire, granted, but he will airmail it.
This is the type of shot we saw Djordjevic knock down yesterday.
Yeah, he got cooking yesterday, but they need him to continue shooting it like that to, I think, stay in this game. They finally get it to Jovanovic underneath. Jovanovic. And that dog's got some fight to go with the Bart. Kaludanovic took a shot in the abdomen, it seemed. Another look there. He looks like he's going to be okay. He'll get a few more seconds to catch his breath and recharge. Hangzhou with a 2-point advantage through 3 minutes of play. And the offense has been a little bit lacking, really, on both sides. We got a big Yanni from Vlasic.
Both teams have not been able to get to the 2-point shot, right? And I think that's what we're seeing here with the score being this low. Also, a lot of fouls extended to stop scores. Teams can't continue to keep doing that, though, so offense will unlock at some point.
Hangzhou with 5 fouls. They're more concerned about the offensive end right now. And that man continues to deliver. Philip Killer, Kaludanovic. 6'3", Hangzhou, but a 6 foul. No more to give.
Foul number 6 now. Hangzhou. No more fouls.
Hangzhou, they don't want to put themselves in a position where they'll shoot themselves in the foot. Picking up all these fouls early. Djordjevic on the drive, stronger than no deodorant as he'll finish through the contact.
6-4, 1 possession ball game.
Noah Lazarus on the mic, keeping it hype. Here at our 3rd stop of 2025. Ben Rock also doing his thing. I love watching the greats at work. DJ Lass, Mike Lewis, shout out. There's Jovanovic. He hit that one from Belgrade.
Oh.
Way off in the corner. 8-4. Well, Djordjevic seems to be the only one. But he needs some help. That time, that two goes begging. Kicked out. That's the look that Djordjevic had waited for. But it's tracked down. Labovic. 2-ball, Payal. Here they are again, hanging around. Kalajanovic swings it. Milos left to right, crossover, excuse me. Places to go and buckets to get.
9-7.
Oh, what a ridiculous scoop.
The touch.
I ain't seen that flavor before. That was crazy.
That's not Marco, that's Midas.
He had the Midas touch on that for sure. We got an offensive foul. Take another look. Look at the range on that service. Milos Jovanovic, only to see it answered. Trading 2 balls as young Vračar are hanging in here with the dog pound. Oh, whoa, that was physical.
Oh, shoot put seems shaken up a little bit.
And I do think that's going to be the 7th foul on Hangzhou.
No, it's Vračar's foul.
Oh, that's Vračar.
Jokic push.
9-8, 4:54 remaining game. Both teams 16 fouls, both teams with no fouls to give.
Okay, each team with 6 fouls then. Lasic with the bullet pass. Jovanovic down in the post office. He will not deliver, but he will track down the rebound. Killer. Using the screen. Misses it badly. 9-8. Oh, skip to his Lou. What a delivery.
That man found Waldo. He found Waldo.
9-9. Jovanovic. Has the man seen a shot that he doesn't like? Nine tie. Teams are even in the foul category. Winner goes on to face Liman in the semifinals. 4:11 to go. I don't know the shot selection. I don't know about the shot selection. Anyway, Lasic, that's not a bad look. Just doesn't get the result.
So Hangzhou, after being 48% from 2 yesterday, are a bit cold, I should say.
They are frigid. Have they? Oh, let's see. Lasic has hit 1. Who else has hit it 2? Oh, yeah,
Jovanovic has hit 1. But besides that, it's been dried and dad jokes.
Who's dad jokes?
Mine or yours?
We both guilty. No, but you know, you can't live by it. You live by the 2, you die by the 2. But I think more so it's just they're not coming in the flow of the offense. It's a jab step, deep attempt from the logo. I know they've got a couple to fall, but
they're not getting the uncontested looks they were getting yesterday, that's for sure.
Kalajanovic, he's been consistent in this one.
First one.
And a coaching warning for which side?
I don't know.
I saw the sign. It's a coach.
My guess would be Vračar. Because I don't know if Hangzhou has a coach.
They do. Milan.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't get a warning for that because he's on the bench. But I think Vidovic is in the cross.
In any case, next time it's a technical. Whoa, 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 whoa.
That's going to be a foul. Try to come over the screen.
Kaludetovic trying to fight through the screen. He got the worst end of that one, but
2 shots here.
oh no, he shoved it. So the 7th foul on Hangzhou.
This Vračar team at color me impressed. They game plan well. They stick with their strategy on offense. But it's their defense that's really come through.
And they are in front, 11-10. Active hands in the passing lane. Labovic got a finger on it. So with 3:43 on the game clock, both teams in the penalty.
There's a whistle.
That foul is whistled against Hangzhou, which is their 8th. And more free throws upcoming. So the young Serbians of Vračar with a chance to continue to add to this lead. And maybe they can show some poise down the stretch here if they continue to find ways to get to the free throw line and connect at the stripe. Would that not be a veteran-like win from a team that doesn't have anybody over 20 years old? They couldn't even buy a beer in the USL.
It's still a one-possession ball game.
We'll see. Right now, it's 12-10. This one's far from decided.
Out of bounds.
That one poked out of bounds.
Hangzhou's offense is just struggling to create open looks. The two-point line's being guarded. They're not getting any drives, and they can't post up their mismatches somehow.
I think they came into this game a little bit lax. Lasic gets it back, draws the foul.
With the willpower, somehow, some way.
So they need him to settle in and remain aggressive, as he did on that last possession. He's got 2 free throws in front of him. Lasic connects. He eyes a tie game with a make here.
Second free throw.
Indubitably.
We tied 12-12.
12 apiece. Shuput comes up short. Lasic, hop step, oh, got his cookie snatched. Nice defensive stand from Djordjevic. He does more than just shoot twos.
Djordjevic is built for a 21-year-old too. He holds his ground really well.
Labovic with the Wilson. Kaludetovic defending. Labovic cross, wide open, nice cut and fine. Djordjevic puts him back in front. Kaludetovic wants a ball screen. He'll drive left, gets to the front of the rim, right on time. He beats the horn. Djordjevic, pass deflected, stolen now. Nice find underneath. Oh, Jovanovic, he'll miss the bunny. That one whipped out. 2 ball. Long rebound tracked down by Labovic. Lasic defending. And prevents the score. Just over 2 minutes to go.
And a technical foul.
Technical foul called on Vračar.
On Vračar, they're now at 9 fouls. Well, let's see if this is where the wheels come off the wagon for the young fellas.
Well, Lasic, he can't put Hangzhou up.
One foul away from a double penalty with his 2 shots in possession.
Kaludetovic, he's so quick with that first step. Shot hasn't been going, so he's made his way to the rim. Djordjevic shifts to another gear and dropped him off.
I'll give you 1, but I'll take 2. 15-14.
Kaludetovic, killer.
Whatever you can do.
16-15. And Jokic cannot get that layup to go. Lassic turning the corner. Uh-oh. Oh, off balance. Still able to find a touch to make it.
Wow. Nice move. And there's going to be a whistle.
Offensive foul. That's a big mistake there. Djordjevic finding the bottom of the threads there, only to see Filip Kaluderovic respond with a stroke of his own. 17-15, buck 22 left in this last quarterfinal. This game has been marked with a bunch of fouls, 18 combined. The young Serbians in the double penalty. So they're a little bit handicapped here again with 1:22 to play. Hangzhou with 8 fouls, so they are in the penalty bit. For Vračar, if they foul, 2 free throws and possession to Hangzhou. The dog pound, back at it. Kaluderovic to the block. Miloš bumping, banging, scoring it.
And smart to go to the mismatch there as Vračar cannot foul, cannot be physical.
Jokic on the drive, and he's able to get that one up. Only a 1-possession game as we're under a minute now. Oh, Lassic, the betrayal, the deception. These goals ain't loyal. 18-16, it'll stay. Killer getting locked up. Ooh. Whistle on Labovic late.
That one hurts.
Oh, that might put it away. 2 free throws and possession.
Labovic did such a good job, but squeezed the offhand of Kaluderovic there. That's why he got called for a foul.
Kaluderovic might be working on a double-digit outburst. He continues to light it up. He's got 9 in this game. And again, the man has averaged 10 a contest. Yeah, he cooking. He cooking. You can see the steam coming off the top of his head. Okay, maybe not for this distance. 2016. Back over to Killer. Lassic elevates. He's called for the double dribble. Djordjevic, crafty move, but time is not on Vračar's side in this one. Final 20 seconds. And who else but Killer? Filip Kaluderovic puts it away. 21-17 before the horn. An 11-point outburst for the tournament's leading scorer as the dog pound advanced to the semis for a date with Liman. So they did enough to get it done. It wasn't pretty. I thought some of the shots were forced, but a win is a win is a win. Alexander Lassic standing by with Bas Rosendahl, and we will get his post-game thoughts right about now. Bas.
Alexander, congratulations. You guys beat young Serbian team Vračar. Now I want to get your thoughts. You're new to this team, Hangzhou. It's your first season with them. How did it feel stepping onto this squad?
Yes, I just want to say thanks to my teammates. It was start of the season, we play good at the beginning of the season, and we continue good, step by step, and we growing up every tournament, every game.
Look, you guys are out here playing with 3 and a substitute that's playing with a torn ACL, so he doesn't get on the court much. Talk about the strength and energy it takes to play out here with just 3 players.
Yes, it's really tough after long travel from Korea. We stick together now and we give everything to try to win every game.
Well, it worked so far. Congratulations and good luck in the semis.
The dog pound. Hurt, hurt, hurt. Yes, indeed. They emerged victorious in that last quarterfinal. Liman, Hangzhou, Vienna, Toulouse. Semifinals are set here in the Dam as we will get set up for our two-point shootout competition. We'll have a dunk contest later on today. So a little bit of a rest, a breather before we get to that. Shootout final set to start here in about 10 minutes, 2:20, to find out who the top guns here in Amsterdam are. After that, we'll have another brief break, and the semifinals are set to start at 2:50 local time. Here's some highlights of what was a pretty competitive game, I gotta say, especially early on. Vračar did their best as they continue to grow and learn 3x3. They had no answer but Killer in this one. 11 points for him to lead the way. And of course, they got some effort from Jovanovic, Masic as well, and Kovacevic. This one has some highlights in it, some crazy makes. Big smash from Lasic as well. But the biggest highlight is that W at the end of the day. And again, that belongs to Hangzhou. Hang around. Two-point shootout final on the way from Amsterdam. You know the rest.
26.
And
All right, let's see the shooters shoot. This is the shootout contest final. As we welcome you back, our first shooter, Matty Ice, trying to catch flames as the first shooter. 3 racks around the perimeter, each with 5 balls worth 1 point apiece. There's a money ball rack, 3 Wilsons worth 2 balls apiece, 2 points apiece rather, and those have to be shot from the logo. Those are the rules. Y'all know that by now. All-time record in this competition is 18, set by Must See TV to vote for Vort. If that record is topped, that'll get you a $5,000 bonus. If one player is so fortunate to make every shot, that'll earn him $10,000 US. Matty Ice. He's up to 5 makes. 6. And 1 more to go. That goes down. 7 as he goes to the money ball rack. From the logo, got to put some range on these. Matty Ice hits the first. 1 more go at it, looking for 11, and he gets it. 11 to set the tone in the shootout contest final. 3 more shooters to come, but not a bad start for Matthias Lenortner. And he'll hope that that 11 mark holds. 500 USD at stake, which will be awarded to the winner. I told you about the other add-ons, the incentives, the bonuses, where if you break the record or make every shot. Will we witness a miracle? We are playing sort of indoors, so the wind won't be a factor. Milan Kovacevic, for a man with a torn ACL, we sure have seen a lot of them. He gets the nod for the 2-point shootout final, and he ain't doing so bad, is he?
Half a knee, but big shots.
3 of 5 on that first rack. Oh my goodness. He's up to 5 already. Missed his last 2, and then finds the touch again. From the left wing now.
7.
Oh, he's shooting now. He's up to 7. Ooh.
Now.
Back-to-back misses. Oh, a trio of misses. Oh,
7,
a quartet of misses to close that rack. Hard for him to get enough leg into these attempts from the logo. And even if he was to get this to fall, it would not be enough to put him in front, but a valiant effort for Milan Kovacevic. He and Hangzhou, the dog pound, got bigger fish to fry in the semifinal against Liman.
That is the score to beat. That's all the volunteers, and the rebounds, we setting the rocks for our shooters. And now let's welcome our third shooter, representing the team of Los Angeles. Give it up.
Shooter number 3, the Olympian, 2 times over, Prismslav Zamoyski, affectionately known as Zebo in this league. Streaky. When he gets hot, though, he's a guy that might be able to challenge the record. Well, the $10,000 is off the table now because he's already missed. Zebo. He's got a single made shot so far.
And no arc on his shot.
He never has. He got one of the flattest shots in the league. And he's got 3 to speak of. He's got to heat up on this rack if he wants to take the lead. 11 is the mark to beat.
5.
See, you got 1 more shot over there, player.
5.
Same result.
Money balls here.
He goes to the money ball rack. Beeline. Around and down. 7. And hits the other one as well. Finishes with 9, but not quite enough. which leaves only one final shooter
High score of 11 still remains.
to threaten the 11.
Shooter here. And once again, big thank you to the volunteers, the whole crew. Appreciate y'all. And now let's welcome our final shooter from Team Miami. Give it up.
I don't know if there is a more dangerous shooter here than him.
Bardsley.
Trigger Trey Bardsley of Team Miami, trying to take the lead. He's got to beat the mark of 11. And Trigger Trey firing at will.
1, 2, 3.
It is, oh, he is an automatic. That's a great start for Trigger Trey. Gets the roll.
6.
He's got 6. Make that 7.
Here we go.
Bardsley left wing now. Don't think he'll be able to challenge the record,
8.
but he can certainly challenge the lead.
9.
Trigger Trey, yup, come in. He needs one money ball to go down. He misses the first. Second attempt, yes, indeed. Trigger Trey, you already know it's going down. 14, Trigger Trey Bardsley storms from behind, makes it rain, and he will reign supreme as the top gun here in Amsterdam.
You know what Young Jock would say? BB on the court.
It's going down. BB in the dam. It's going down. That's a throwback. Y'all youngsters can't even appreciate that.
That was a good song.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Trigger Trey with a good performance. I thought he might challenge the record. He's that kind of a shooter. But 11, that was light work for him. He was electric, especially as he got to the money ball rack, knocking down 2 of the 3 bonus balls and puts him in front. Trigger Trey Bardsley, no surprise to see him as the top gun in Amsterdam as he snatched it away from Matthias Lenortner, whose 11 looked like it might stand for a while. The looks can be deceiving. So Trigger Trey will come out and receive his honor, his $500. Couple of picks for the gram. And then we'll be getting ready to get back to the action here. We're about 20 minutes away from the semifinals getting underway. So I'm sure the Bardsley family will be sticking around to watch Trey get his flowers here. Miami, unfortunately, lost in the quarters. If you're a Miami fan, pulling for that team this year, going to see him a whole lot more. But for now, he will have his individual award ceremony. Big congratulations to him.
Because once again, big shout outs. All right, and now I present to you your winner of the FIBA 3x3 World Tour Amsterdam 2025 Shootout Competition from the team of Miami. Give it up for Trey.
Mama, there go that man. Trigger Trey, the shootout champ out here in the dam. Lit up the scoreboard And of course, tanks of confidence, possibly, for the rest of the season for Miami. The award being presented by Twan van Vliet, director of MVB Bouw, as well as Jet van Tilburg, a 3x3 leader from the social program. Some 3x3 unites. Big smiles for Trey. Shows them guns. And a well-deserved moment in the spotlight for possibly one of the shortest unsung heroes in 3x3 basketball. But a driving force behind Team Miami's success as of late. Give it up for him one more time. Trey Bardsley, ladies and gentlemen. So Trey will make his way off the court, and we will make our way off of the stream for now. We'll get back to you with the semifinals, those slated to start at 2:50 p.m. Don't go anywhere. I expect you to be there.